What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. And today we're going to be playing Uber as we do. Uber Sundays, baby. Every Sunday on Mrjamvad's channel, Jamvad Academy, we do Ubers. And you know, so many people. I actually lost to one of my subscribers. Very close game last week with a Darm. Came down to a Darm speed tie. Very good game. And I actually introduced him to Ubers, so that was dope. That was dope. Speaking of which, shout outs to my guy here. I'm just gonna call him DJ Cinematic. Pretty sure that's what he's supposed to mean. But shout outs to him. He broke through the 1400s by watching the video series. I'll have a thing that comes across your screen. I'm linking you to that. You can click that if you don't know. I've told so many people, bros, just watch the video series. They're 3-minute videos that will literally, even if you can't get the book, even if you have the book, it's a video complement to that. And so after 3 years, and I've gotten comments so many times about, bro, until I found your channel. In fact, I'll show you one more. All right, so I'll show you later. But it's so simple. People will be fumbling around, oh, and I quit, when really they could have just it's so simple. But I mean, not everybody wants to get good at this, and I get that. But for those who do, the resources are here, is what I'm saying. So many free resources. And so in this one, am I on my right account? Yeah. Your Shifu just eats him up. Yeah. Do I sucker punch? Nah, I think G Max. But yeah, sorry guys, I just played a super serious soccer game, so my brain is fried. Dougie, let's leave with this. I could awesome. I'm glad. Did he just eject button me? No, he eject buttoned. But he's gonna. This is actually great because I still get the switch initiative, right? That's not how that works. Wow. Pex's core purpose in this one is to guard against. Cause all I need is some damage on him. Actually, yeah, Corviknight's perfect. This is literally on the team for this. Once I get the damage on him, right, I just U-turn out and trap with Dougie. If he wild charges, he's mine. Yeah. Wow. He's adamant, but it doesn't matter. He's mine. Unless he has the quick attack. So Zacian, the biggest problem to my team, is gone. I traded Corviknight for it, but Corviknight was literally there for that. And so unless he's Choice Scarf as well, Sash, Reversal. No, I just Quake back. Okay. That's fine. Might have been a misplay here. But I'll just sack Blissey, because I can't touch Chandelure anyway. The reason I'm saying that is he can wild charge, but I'll just take the recoil and then so you gotta be somewhat careful because the Wobbuffet is kind of annoying. But I guess if I keep my what's his face, I'll be good. So he gives me Whimsicott, which is great. So obviously gonna Ditto copy. And he has to wild charge. That's what I'm saying. The wild charge, blah blah. Ditto copy Zacian. Blissey walls Chandelure, but and so this should take a ton of your health. And because he's far less well, Behemoth bladed. I don't understand why you'd Behemoth blade. I mean, I kind of do, but you know, I had a whole Toxapex, so you'd have lost the whole momentum of the turn. Maybe you didn't think Wild Charge would kill. And so my goal here is to get your Shifu up and running, up and going. I'm Shed Shell, okay. Yeah. No, he just thought he was invincible. Again, I have Shed Shell, so it's annoying. Doctor is gone though. One more thing faster than my Urshifu, and that could actually KO me. So now I think I just go Urshifu and click Wicked Blow. Now that he sacked Dougie, man, Specs ate that like a beast. Yeah, because if he Shadow Ball locks, I go Yushifu, and where do I go? Zacian? No. Shadow Ball locks. If he's Scarfed and Dynamaxes, I still kill, I think. My only qualm is no way you Scarf Chandelure and Ubers as Psychic, so I could have won your Shifu there. Because I'm thinking, like, what if he's Scarfed here? But if he Psychic locked, so even if he's Scarfed, he's fucked. I doubt he'd go Ditto, but even if he does, I'm pretty sure you still die. Yeah. Like, I'm way too strong. I figure I counted for the Dynamax. If he doesn't die, like, there is absolutely no way. What I'm gonna do is actually, because what I'm thinking here is he would either try to counter hard, gonna D-max Airstream, because if he's a Colbur Berry set, Colbur Berry counter, because my Zacian beats his Urshifu, so I'm gonna max Airstream here because that'll stop me from getting countered. Yeah, so, and then I can max if Airstream did that much, Butterfly or whatever is gonna do a ton, and Zacian can't die to close combat. I could have went for the dart move just to see, but if he somehow lived a +1, well, it wouldn't be +1. And so here, obviously, he's +1 speed, but he was always gonna outspeed my Zacian because he's essentially Scarfed. And then I'll just go for max Airstream. Yeah. And so, unless he crits here, it's over. So yeah, Ditto, always tricky to play around. But yeah, good first game. Okay, cool. But yeah, yeah, I had a player PM me, because I get these all the time, and like that's what it's about. Like, that's how I get my feedback, because you know, remember what I said about dropping pebbles with faith and whatnot. Thing is, when I made these videos, I don't know who the fuck I impact with this. You know, you never really know. Somebody's going through something one day, and which I've gotten PMs on too, which is why, like, I'm like, okay, you know, I could go another week without uploading, but you're not always gonna feel like it every day. And then when I start playing, I'm like, okay, yeah, feeling it, which is the case so many times, so many times. Shifu outspeeds Loon. I think Loon has I think it might be a speed tie. I don't remember their base speed. I'll hover over it, see what their max speed is, but Volcarona is a problem. We gotta keep Blissey at full and Choice Scarf Dog for that. But Volk Dynamax is a problem. And Corviknight is gonna be guarding against 1, 2. I don't know what Mrjamvad has in store, but we got a Blissey gonna confide in me, and yeah, just hammer him down with your Shifu. And I think Blissey should be able to handle Eternatus until I can beat it down. And so the biggest threat to his team is again Volcarona and Zacian. And so I'm expecting Lunala. Yeah, it's a speed tie. And so I'm not playing with him being Scarfed, or because if he's Scarfed, he'd Moonblast me here. And so let's go Pex. I don't think he'd ever trick. Okay. He wasn't confident. He's either not Scarfed. I mean, he's either like Scarfed, didn't want to risk the speed tie, or Zacian is trap bait. Or what would I give up? Let's see what he does. I'll haze first. If he wild charges, it's gonna do quite a bit, but it's gonna give me range on Dougie. I haven't decided if Pex would beat him on. I'd want to trade for Zacian because obviously I have to get the free switch in the Doug trio. Pex isn't necessary. Corviknight handles the rest, and Blissey can take on the Volcarona. So there's the crunch, but I haze that away. Pretty sure he crunched to cover Dougie. And so he'll Scald here because he should switch, yeah. Huh. I wonder what this is gonna do. He could double back out to Zacian. The only downside with stuff like that is that Dougie can kill you. The moment my Dougie traps Mag, Dougie traps Volk, Dougie traps Eternatus, Dougie traps Zacian, and I'm Adamant Scarf. I should be. Pretty sure it's the only set. Oh, this was another team I was going to use Baton Pass. I need that Adamant. Yeah, Adamant Scarf. So we do a damage. So if I had gotten a burn there, he'd be in a pretty tough spot. Not the best matchup for him. I have the tools. He's pretty high up, so that's good because 1700 is the equivalent of like 1900 in OU. And so I know he's a competent player. These are my favorite kinds to play because they're, it's easier to read a competent player because there's going to be some rationale to his decision making, which actually narrows down what the opponent will do in my head. Okay, so let's get these rocks up. Yeah, this is what I can end up doing if it's a Cosmic Power set. We're just going to switch stall. Cosmic Power can't touch Toxapex. I'll just confide it and switch repeatedly. I'm pretty sure he's aware of that, so I'm gonna wish here. He should switch. No? Oh, he's Orb. Okay. So we get to confide here. He should switch here. This is a complete waste of his time, but I don't have an attack other than confide, do I? Yeah. It's a complete waste of his time. So I'm expecting likely Zacian to rear his head here. But I'll confide on the off chance he tries to Dynamax Cannon this turn. That's a far greater risk for me than him getting the free switch into Magearna, right? And so now I know he's gonna switch. Doesn't really matter. Peck's somewhat positioned though. If he does stay in a Dynamax Cannon, Pex loses very little value, and it matches up well versus whatever he can go into. Should likely again be either Zacian or Necrozma. So Lunala. So it's heavy duty boots, which means it's likely not that fast. I'll Scald to get his item. Please burn. Not burn. Well, I want to burn too, but that's not what I meant. I meant please you know what I'm saying. So me getting paralyzed there does matter because now I have to play around with that. So we're gonna set these bands back up. Obviously natural cure, but he's still gonna wave for the culture as we confide here. We're staring down Zacian here, especially a paralyzed Pex. Outs for Volk, I'm surprised by that. So he's seen my moveset and he's like, okay, he can't touch my Volcarona, and so he outs for that. So what I'll do is, it's just tough because I can go Dugtrio here and trap kill him, but he's just gonna Dynamax. And then when he maxes, I'm at his mercy. How much PP does Quiver Dance have? I think at this point he's like, fuck it, I don't think I'm gonna win. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go hard Dougie here. I'm gonna force the Dynamax. Stone Edge. See, the problem is nothing else I have can really do shit to the Volk. And so what I'll do here is pivot back to Blissey on his Dynamax, right? Mindstorm, right? Excellent. And so I'll Confide Spam. Now that I'm not paralyzed anymore, I can Confide Spam. We'll Soft Boil here, yeah, in case he max flares. So now we've stalled out his Dynamax. He can't Quiver Dance, obviously. Psychic Terrain. Max Flare did so much to me, bro. It's like so much. Place to Confide here. Yeah, because Dougie Trap kills. Now I may lose my Blissey, which sucks, but I can win without it as long as Dugtrio's in the mix. He has 2 more turns of Sun. I Confide here. Okay. So I need to hit this. Nice. Okay, so I decided I'd rather keep Dugtrio than to keep Blissey. And he's already used his Dynamax, which is good. So my Urshifu is just handsome here. This is good too, because I know he won't Wild Charge. Well, he actually should Wild Charge. But I just want that Rocky Helmet damage, and then I'll switch out Corviknight. Or do I want to keep Pex instead? Yeah, Wild Charged, right? And so the reason I'm saying that is Pex can Corviknight. I like Corviknight pressure stalling more than I like Pex, methinks. Plus he'd never Wild Charge here. Yeah. And so I could pull the outplay and go with the Dugtrio here. I think he would crunch hard. Either way, Skull is my best play on the odd chance he switches out trying to cover both. I'm willing to give up my Toxapex here, and then I'll try to heal my Corviknight. I'm not sure how I'm going to heal Corvi, honestly. I can heal it if it's a Trick Room variant of Necrozma, which is what I'm wary of here. If it's not Trick Room Neck, then like my Urshifu just destroys him here. But a Trick Room variant would be very problematic. And so in hindsight, perhaps I should have went to Toxapex to cover the Wild Charge. If I knew he was going to Wild Charge, then that I was actually silly on my end. Because the Wild Charge damage would have been sufficient on Pex either way, and then Corviknight wouldn't have been touched. I didn't think it'd do that much. And so I'm like kind of within the range. So I'll give him Corvi. I'll give him Corv. I'll have to use my Dynamax to counteract any kind of Trick Room shenanigans. Because his Necrozma could be problematic. One thing I have on my side is I have Haze and I have Scald. And so, assuming the Necrozma, generally they don't have a Psychic move. They have Dual Stab. And looking at the nature of his team, that's probably a Stealth Rock variant. So, I probably should have kept Corviknight. But if it's a Stealth Rock variant, then he can't Muscle Pass Pex either. And so, it's a matter of whether I want Pex versus Magearna or do I want Pex versus Magearna, or do I want Corviknight versus Magearna? And given the set I had, I think if it's a defensive Necrozma, I'd rather have Pex versus it, because I can actually do damage, and I can Scald Burn him, and I can Scald Burn the X, and I can just remove any kind of status boost that the Magearna may get. And so he's obviously shown Thunder Wave, It's likely gonna defog. At this point, the defog isn't the biggest thing to me, but he should Thunder Wave hard. And so my opponent may be packing Hex. I'm gonna pivot your Shifu here. Yeah. Oh, it's a speed tie. Wow. I've never seen a max speed Thunder Wave defog Hex set with heavy duty boost. Like usually they're a slower variant, and so you actually could have Thunder Wave me there. So obviously our best play here is gonna go hard to Zacian. 2 reasons. He's gonna take a life orb roll if he goes for flamethrower, which he should. Oh, he Dynamax Cannon. That's excellent for us. I'm not gonna do it. He predicted me to double switch out. Excellent. So he's now Dugtrio fodder. We can just close combat here on the options. Just take a little more damage from the neck. Do a little more damage on the neck rather. And so both Pokemon remaining have the potentiality to have Trick Room, right? And so these are things that I'm thinking about. But if it is, so what I'm gonna do is actually this is neutral to Steel. I should have Mammoth Bladed there, right? But basically what I was thinking about there was push comes to shove. He has Thunderbolt. Because I'm obviously slower than his Magearna. And so if push comes to shove, wow. I'm surprised I lived. That's what I'm saying. Wow. Push comes to shove, I can double around and haze. Mammoth Blade was a better play there, but he's making the correct reads. But now I catch his I sack Zacian and catch his Magearna. No, I sack Dugtrio and Wicked Blow to his team. Yeah. But yeah, that was the correct play. Trick Rooming again there. Funny thing is now I can actually reversal. Like I'm literally on 1 HP. But that's besides the point. The thing is, again, the I still have my Dynamax in hand. And so that's what I'm pretty much going for. This should be defensive, just Stealth Rocks. Iron Defense. Obviously, crits go through Iron Defense, and I have a Pex. But yeah, I'll go hard Pex here. Body Press, perhaps. I wonder if there's no way. It's impossible for him to be faster than me, so pretty sure he just dies here. Yeah. Your Shifu doesn't care about your defense boots. Very, very interesting team there. Stored power. It's very interesting. I've never seen that. Learned something new today. He had a very weird team. That Volk almost muscled through my Bliss. I don't like Baneful Bunker here. I like Toxic. I don't like just not being able to touch these beasts. I understand for Cinderace. Cinderace could probably be really problematic, and so you want to Baneful Bunker that. But yeah. So yeah. Very, very fun game though. That end game was very interesting. He made the correct reads. He needed to keep doubling around, and it would be in his best interest for his mag to go down. But yeah, I think if Flash Cannon killed, it could have gotten silly. If Flash Cannon killed and I didn't have enough Trick Room turns to stall. So basically, what that looks like is Toxapex. He would have died. He would have gotten a boost. I'd have to go to Toxapex and Haze. And if I get fully paralyzed, he gets the Thunderbolt. Now, I don't remember how many T-Bolts he had there. And so that would have been the big deciding factor, because it turns out he wasn't a Trick Room variant of the Necrozma. And so Magearna was his only hope of Trick Rooming again. And at that point, your Shifu was well within Banded your Shifu range. And so I could have, assuming that he had only one turn of Trick Room after killing Dugtrio and Toxapex, I could have gone to Zacian and put him in a checkmate spot. You either, because I just swords dance that turn, like if in case he tries to counter trick room again like what he did, I'd swords dance. If you kill me, then I get the free switch into your Shifu and I win. If you reverse trick room, I have +2, and so even if you bring in your Necrozma after the fact, I'm gonna be so boosted that you can't even go for SD or anything of that nature. And so I can Dynamax to ensure that I kill or tank a hit from the Necrozma no matter what, and that would have been game from there really. And acrobatics on there obviously for max airstream speed, but I can't stop doing that. But yeah, 100% nylon, no cotton. Let's see, your Shifu is unguardable here. It's only protection, but what outspeed is 1, 2, 3 members on his team and loses to the other 3 that it doesn't outspeed. And so on a max airstream, assuming Pex is gone, that's looking pretty good, pretty sweepable. This team's looking mad sweepable. Well, yeah, well positioned wicked blows will always net me a KO. CC as well to a degree, but he has Pex obviously and an immunity. Zacian essential for 1, 2, 3, 4. Zacian destroys him. Like God, just quiet destroys him. Literally destroys him. Pex guards against Volk to a degree. Can Dynamax, Max Mindstorm me, so not really. Corviknight guards against Marshadow to a degree, though I'm a body press set, so not really. Blissey guards against Vulcan Curum, as we saw in the last one. And Dugtree is going to be trapping like it's no tomorrow. Like, it's going to be trapping you, everybody getting trapped. I have to be careful of DD Zekrom though. And so, all that being said, these two are going to be my offensive backbone. Pex, low value other than switching into his own. Corviknight is going to be low value other than for his Marshadow and maybe Zacian. And Blissey is going to be important. That way we don't get ran over by Volcarona, which we're very weak to. And so, let's start killing shit. This is interesting, right? Because hard Pex is an option. In a situation like this, because I could have Swords Dance there, but I wasn't sure if his Curum was Life Orb. If he was just like, fuck it, I don't want him boosting, I'm gonna Life Orb Curum him, I would have lost my Zacian. Scarf wouldn't have KO'd me. And so I kind of have to play with either getting burnt here or him just hazing. If he burns me, can I win? Yes. Yes, I can. I could also just hard Wild Charge, which would net a similar result. Oh wow, that almost KO'd. I didn't think he'd do that much, so I recovered. Wow. That means he didn't factor in me having, so it doesn't have a Wild Charge switch. Very little reason not to Wild Charge again. Zekrom was no counter, and anything else that came in would just leave him back at square one. And so Pex here as a Spectral Thief. Zacian is something I don't want to stare down, but you know what I don't want to stare down even more? Zekrom or Curum. And so Zacian does come in, but if he opts for Wild Charge, Sub, or anything of that nature, what I can do is haze. Corviknight's Marshadow, because now he's Dugtreeable. I mean, he won't go for Wild Charge again anyway. Oh, he did. Why did he? Oh yeah, because he's not boosted. It's actually very good for us, because it allows us to U-turn. And if he goes hard Volk, we trap. If he goes for Curum, we outspeed with Urshifu. If he goes to Zekrom, we outspeed with Urshifu, as he opts for Marshadow. And so I don't know what his Marshadow is. It really didn't do much damage. I do think he's scarfed. because like otherwise I'd go Zacian and give me another kill here. I do think he's scarfed. Spectral Thief was his strongest move to hit my Toxapex, and that did how much? 26%. And so I'm gonna just recover here, and Scald into potential Zacian. Force Palm. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Recovery safe here now. I toxic anything else that comes in. That's not true. That's actually very stupid. I toxic spam here. He's trying to paralyze me. So now that I know he's not scarred, my best play here is to go to Corviknight. And U-turn. I'm trying to get a free switch into my Zacian Spectral Thief. Yeah. So positionally, Zacian forces Volcarona in, and if the Volt can't boost, because I'm willing to trade Zacian for Volt not boosting, because what that then means is that my Dougie can trap and remove it. At that point, I just quick kill everything, and so I'm expecting a Dynamax here. Oh, he doesn't. Wow. Quiver Dance, excellent. And so now he has to go for the attack, probably Dynamax. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. And so as I said before, Dugtrio just comes in. I don't even need to click Stone Edge anymore, and I catch Volcarona, and nothing can really come in. Kyurem is my biggest, I mean Zekrom is the biggest threat to me, so as long as I can force that from switching, you know what I'm saying, as long as he can't switch that in, then I'm good, because now I just sack whatever I want. So what I'm trying to not allow is for Zekrom to get a free Dragon Dance. So if I go Blissey, I guess this works too. I'll go Pex. What do you go for, Draco? Freeze dry. Okay, perfect. If I go Urshifu, click CC, I'm staring down Zacian. If I go Zacian, I'm staring down his Zacian. What's this health on that? And then that's game. Yeah, I want to stare down his Zacian. I'd rather stare down his Zacian here. Close combat was the better play there as well, because it disallowed, yeah. And so now Dugtrio just close combat. I mean, Earthquake sweeps. Urshifu still has Dynamax at hand. So I wanted to speed tie if there was a speed tie, but and now I just CC his Zekrom because it 2 KOs. I don't want to miss. I don't even have Play Rough. What am I saying? I don't even have Play Rough. I'm playing like I have Play Rough because I'm so used to having Play Rough. I've used so many of these different Zacian sets. I should Dragon Dance here. Bolt Strikes just guarantees the game. Lost. I mean, he knew I was Scarf Doug, so I guess he was just like, screw it, GG, bro. And so yeah, the team is doing its damn thing. Urshifu has shown worth. Scarf Dugtrio is a menace. Always will be in this tier, man. Always will be in this tier. Too many damn steel types. Too many damn ground weaks. Poison, fire, like they just ravage the tier, and Dugtrio just loves it. Delicious. Guys, I played the hell of a soccer game today. Love soccer, love fucking soccer, but it was hot outside. So we're gonna grab one last one. It was hot outside, guys. Mad hot. Of course, are we gonna finally defeat Baton Pass? So we learned quite a bit from the last Baton Pass. How fitting. It'd be excellent if I could just defeat this Baton Pass user. I still have a lot to learn about the entirety of the sets, but again, I have Haze picks and all that shit, so it stops me from just leading with Urshifu and just destroying Scolipede. It leads Mag. wonder if this shit runs Draining Kiss. The fuck does this shit do? Oh dear. I know it has Baton Pass, probably substitute, probably Baton Pass, substitute. Baton Pass, substitute. Let's find out. Baton Pass. Okay. Indeedy. Indeed! Indeed. E. Yeah, boy. I'm Shed Shell, boy. Fool. Should have called it in there and then, but I mean, Dugtrio. I know Dugtrio doesn't have Baton Pass. I don't give about what you say. I know Dugtrio, at the very least, I know that doesn't have Baton Pass. Dub Wool. There's no way this thing has body press or anything like that. Come on, Yoshifu, you should just destroy him. See how much Wicked Blow's doing. Wow, that did 0. So he does have body press. He fucking crits me. Oh, it's annoying. That did nothing, man. Holy shit. He doesn't have a healing move. Cotton Guard. Yeah. I got your ticket right here, Brody. I got your ticket right here, Brody. I got your ticket right here, my guy. I'm still not sure what. See, like for example, body press there. I didn't know this thing had an attack. Oh, see? Alright. Those are things I have to learn. This thing runs an attack. And that's why I switch your Shifu out, because I'm like, you know, just in case. Oh, you're getting ahead of yourself, buddy. You're getting a little ahead of yourself, buddy. Come here. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that! Dynamax. It's my name. Okay, he caught me. Caught my Zacian. Yeah, he didn't though. He didn't catch my Zacian. So crazy and killing me from there. Oh, that's my name. My name is Dynamax. Does this have an attack? My name is Dynamax. Thought I'd SD. Come here. Come here, Baton Pass. Come here now. So, depending on that max spread, probably still would have died the Vehement Blade, because obviously it ignores Dynamax. So the power of the move is boosted. It's doubled when people Dynamax. So it's just essentially like it cancels out the HP boost. So it's base 200 with an attack. We're like, come on, man, you're not taking that. Or maybe they're defensive and run like max HP or something. But I just catch his mag and kill it. Then he wouldn't be running out of options to stop his pecs. Shutting it down. That was satisfying. Alright guys, that's where we're gonna end the live for today. Thanks for watching. And yeah. Oh yeah, you guys have been slaying it with the book. Again guys, go in the description down below and pick up a copy. Those who are wondering about the physical copy, I'm waiting on Amazon to get their shit together so I can have that. So be patient with me, because I'm trying to be patient with Amazon. But the moment it's out, I'll tell you. If you want the ebook copy, down below, it'll change your life. Peace.